Hello, what's good? How's it going? Welcome to my anti-haul wish list, or as I like to call it, my roast or toast video, because there's a lot to be roasted again. A couple toasts, but just like the last video, it was a lot of roasting because I don't know what's going on in the makeup world right now. Things are getting weird. Brands are dropping the ball on collabs, and we gotta talk about it, okay? So that's what we're doing in this video. I got Trend Mood pulled up and Hot Fire Makeup on Instagram, and we're gonna go through and see what is worth talking about and what's worth roasting and what's worth toasting. And if that sounds good and dandy to you, we're just gonna dive into it, because who knows when my baby's gonna wake up, quite frankly. And I am ready to get started. So if you are too, just go ahead and have a seat and sit back, hang tight, keep on watching. Boop! Okay, it is a cloudy, rainy day here at my house, which means I need to constantly adjust my lighting. This lighting looks weird. Hang on. This could be better. This could be worse. 50-50 shot. Oh, before we begin, I always like to talk about what I actually ended up purchasing for my last Roast or Toast video. And this is going to be brief because I purchased none of it, it was mostly an anti-haul in that video also, so that shouldn't be a surprise. But there was a few, mostly blushes that I was considering, but I got none of them, nothing. But I also did have a baby a few weeks later, so that's part of the reason why I didn't actually get anything, but nothing really struck my fancy anyways. Okay, so going on a Trend Moods page, this just got announced this morning, right when I'm filming this, a new ColourPop collection. Surprise, surprise. Not. Probably number 2. I'm sure we have a couple ColourPop products to talk about. Summer 2021. It is the So Very Lovely collection, okay? And quite frankly, off of first impressions, because I'm literally just looking at this post for the first time, it's pretty. It's very pretty. It's very kind of metallic-y pastels, but it's not for me. I think that blush looks really pretty. These are Super Shock blushes. I've never used a Super Shock blush before. Am I missing out? I love the eyeshadows and the highlighters. What about the blushes though? Would that be something I should try? I don't know. And then just some more lippy sticks and stuff. You know, it just, nothing really strikes my fancy personally. It just looks like another collection. Is there any other ColourPop ones that we should talk about really quickly? Let me see. I'm sure there is. You know, ColourPop. Oh, the Barbie collection. Well, that already came out. Is it already sold out? You know, I didn't really think I wanted it until I saw Leah Janae, her video on the Malibu Barbie collection with ColourPop, and then I was like, oh, I really like it. It's super pretty. If I were to be able to get anything, I think it's coming to Ulta. Actually, if it is coming to Ulta, I might try to snag the highlighter. It's that massive Super Shock highlighter that it just looks gorgeous. Again, Leah Janae totally sold me on that. If I could get my hands on the mirror, I think I would. And maybe one of the lip kits. I love that ColourPop did Malibu Barbie specifically, and I love this whole vibe. This should be considered their summer collection, not whatever this other summer collection was that we were just discussing, because this Malibu Barbie is where it's at. I'm sure they'll be restocking it because they seem to be doing that lately with collabs, which is great. The eyeshadow palette I think is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I probably won't go for it though, just because I have so many colors like that already in my collection, and I think I like the other pieces surprisingly more. The nude, lippy, and the highlighter. One other thing from ColourPop that we need to discuss really quickly is all these new eyeshadow palettes and styles that they're coming out with. I am terrible with change, and I'll be the first to admit it. I don't like change. I love the 9-pan palettes so much, and I love their collab style palettes. So to see these little quads, these little 4-pan plastic quads, and the 5-pans, like, I just can't get on board with it for some reason. They look super cute, but for ColourPop, I don't know why I can't. Let me know down in the comments below if you've tried any of these new 5-pans or 4-pans. I also don't like the price point. I feel like, you know, the 5-pans are almost the same price as the 9-pans were, and you obviously get so much less. Aesthetically, I don't like them as much. I don't know what my problem is other than that, though. I just can't get on board. And you know what? I'm feeling a little salty today, so this is probably going to be mostly a roast video like we talked about, because I'm feeling very salty. Okay, let's discuss. Let's change it up. I'm done with ColourPop. Okay, we need to talk about this Urban Decay Prince collection. If you follow me on Insta stories, you probably already know that I'm not feeling this. When I first saw the collection, it did like, oh, maybe strike my fancy, but I had this weird feeling about it, like this weird, almost icky feeling. And I didn't really understand it because I didn't think too hard about it. I was just like, oh, this might be interesting. We'll see. But this back of my mind, there was just this icky feeling. So when they released more photos, I decided to start reading the comments because I wasn't impressed by the insides of the products anyways. So I was reading the comments and I'm hearing a lot of discussion about Prince being extremely protective of his namesake and also like selling things with his name and face and everything on it and using that. And apparently it seems like he was very against that. So that kind of solidified my icky feeling. I don't know, like a bunch, I don't know any of that. Obviously he's passed, which is very sad and unfortunate, but his estate has approved these things, which it just doesn't have a good vibe. I don't know. And then to see the actual things, it's kind of like, okay, let's take that, because I don't know about the drama behind the scenes and all of the rights and everything like that. Let's just talk about the products themselves. I'm completely unimpressed. And it just, at this point, is become expected from Urban Decay. I just haven't liked almost anything that they've put out in the last couple years, minus the Hydromaniac Tinted Moisturizer. The collabs that they've done have just missed the mark. The eyeshadow palettes oftentimes fall flat, and it's disappointing to see them use Prince, and then I felt like it was purely just his name and face on the products, and the products themselves don't actually speak Prince to me, you know? And I feel like that's exactly what he was against, and maybe that's why I had that icky feeling, is it's like not just about throwing his like logos, I don't know what it's actually called, like, you know, vibe and feel and name on it just to sell a product, and that's what he would be against, and that's exactly what this feels like. And I don't like that. So I'm not on board with it. If you're excited for it, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to come here and pop your bubbles and, you know, roast you. It's just the product and what I'm feeling in my vibe. And it's just a no for me. It's disappointing. I'm very disappointed in Urban Decay. And maybe that's a whole separate video that we need to discuss. But for me, it's a roast. This one's a funny one, okay? From BH Cosmetics. There are these hilarious looking eyeshadow palettes that look freaking vibrant. Okay, remember when BH Cosmetics were the talk of the town? The Rio Bravo, well, not Rio Bravo, what is it called? Rio de Janeiro? No, that's the Bum Bum Cream. Whatever it was, that really bright rainbowy palette when everybody loved that palette and was using it all the time. Well, BH Cosmetics looks like they're bringing some vibrancy, some fun stuff back. I don't really love all the travel series that they do all the time, even though I love that highlighter Press Aspen one. Other than that, nothing's really struck my fancy, and I feel like nobody talks about BH Cosmetics anymore, but this collection looks hilarious and awesome. And the names, what was one of them? One of them had a very scandalous name. The collection, I think is, yeah, the collection is called Say It, the Say It collection, and what was the funny one? There's Do Not Disturb, Let the Go, Low Key Love You, and they have this one right here that I can't say because of YouTube, F Off, Looking Like a Snack, Optimistic AF, so kind of fun, kind of sassy, and the colors themselves all look vibrant and beautiful. I'm all about those color stories. They look wonderful. $15 each, so I'm loving it. It looks like they also have a 6-piece brush set. Oh, glosses. Yeah. And the glosses that coordinate with the eyeshadow palettes, the funny names it looks like. Yeah. Very cool. Very fun. I'm excited for that. It just launched a couple days ago, so check that out if you want to. I'll be checking that out again. Hopefully it comes to Ulta because I love stacking up those points. Let's talk about the Carly Bible collab and Il Maquillage. I don't know how to say that brand, Il Maquillage. But, yeah. The outside packaging is beautiful, but that's a face palette, and I'm not really here for face palettes anymore. But not only that, it stresses me out when things aren't in a row, aren't all lined up, and I don't love that. I mean, I like the idea it's both creams and powders in one. Then again, I don't like that idea because anytime I've ever had a face palette with cream and powder, I'm looking at you, Too Faced from back in the day, the powder just got into the cream and it made it all weird and gross, and that definitely looks like it's gonna happen with this palette because they're so close together. Yeah, the outside packaging's cute, but it's gonna be a no for me. Congratulations to her on another collab, but I'm not interested. That packaging is so gorgeous. But I can't. I told myself last year in that video of makeup I don't buy anymore, things I don't buy anymore, that I'm not gonna buy face palettes anymore. And I'm not gonna break it now for a face palette that I'm not obsessed with anyways. So there. Okay, these look gorgeous. Okay, I love Dose of Colors and all of their formulas, and Nima Tang just came out with a collab and both collections look absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for a beautiful coral, she has a coral lip set, and there's also a deep brown nude type of color, and that is the nude lip set, and both of those look absolutely stunning. Comes with the lip liner, the gloss, the matte liquid lipstick, and the regular lipstick, and that, yeah, that looks awesome. $49 for each set. I wonder if you can buy the pieces individually because, ooh, look at that coral lip gloss. It looks fiery. That looks awesome. I don't know if I would want like the full set. I haven't looked into this set, these lippies as much, and I probably should have done my research before this video, but I'm just flying off the seat of my pants here because I'm on limited time. I wouldn't want the brown gloss, but probably the brown liquid lipstick. And maybe like, yeah, maybe just like a couple pieces as opposed to sets, but sometimes the sets are better. Anyways, okay, I'm going off on a total ramble tangent right now, but those are cute and I like them. I like the color stories. Awesome. Okay, Seahot. They come out with the most random collabs, don't they? So they just came out with the Edna Mode collection, which is from The Incredibles, the little designer girl. It's so cute. She's adorable, but Seahot's a random brand and they always have the most random. They did Miss Piggy and then they did Jessica Rabbit, but like these one things that just like fly under the radar and they're cute and exciting, but not really, you know, like they always kind of miss the mark a little bit. And this eyeshadow palette again is all over the place for me. Like I can't, it was two giant blushes, a blue shadow and then like a copper shadow, but nothing complete. Yeah, I don't love that. Those lip liners, no, those eyeliners look really cute, but not enough for me to get on board with it. Yeah, the packaging is what's cute, and the color story, I'm not interested enough to get it, you know? But, you know, if that's something that you're into, there's that. You could check it out. Okay, I've been tagged in this foundation from several of you guys, and thank you so much. I super appreciate it when you tag me in things that you want me to review. This I will 100% get. It's already sold out on QVC. It is from Tarte. It's the Hydra Flex Serum Foundation. I hate when they launch things just on QVC because if you remember what happened with the Hydrating Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, they launched it on QVC and then it was gone for like, what, 3 or 4 months, and we were just like, is it ever coming back? I don't know. So I hope that doesn't happen with the serum foundation. Hopefully it'll be on Tarte website soon, or Ulta or Sephora or something, because it's already sold out on QVC. It's not all, there's a few shades still available, but none of my shades, and I really want to try it out for you guys and let you know how I like it. So thank you so much for tagging me in that. I will get my hands on it as soon as I can, and I'll test it out for you because that is right up my alley right now, and it looks wonderful. Well, the bottle looks wonderful. I don't know if the actual product looks wonderful yet, but we'll see. Okay, this is what's weird, okay? There's another brand from Makeup Revolution. What, Revolution Beauty? What? Why do they have so many sub-brands? I don't even know what to call them. They're coming out with another one called Relove. How many do they have now? They have Makeup Revolution, Revolution Pro, they have Makeup Obsession, this Revolve one, they have, what is the little ones? Like the really inexpensive ones at Sephora, not Sephora, Ulta. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. Let me know in the comments below which one is that. They have like the donut eyeshadow palettes and like all the foodie stuff. Anyways, that's 5 at least. And I feel like they have more than that. Yes, they do. They have the XX Revolution too. 6 sub-brand categories. That's a lot. And almost each sub-brand has a whole range of products. That's a lot, Revolution Beauty. That's a lot. So let's talk about this Revolve one. No, Relove. I keep wanting to say Revolve. It's Relove I do not like the look of those eyeshadow palettes. I don't know why, but it just is stressing me out to look at. Ooh, those highlighters look really pretty, but those look exactly like the packaging of the Makeup Obsession brand that you can get at Target. Yeah, I think what it is about the majority of these new products is they look cheap. And I don't mind cheap makeup, but I don't love it to look cheap. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I still want to have like a feeling when I'm applying it, you know. Does that sound too much to ask for? I don't know. I'm not into this though. I'm confused overall. I'm just confused. I told you I'm very confused on what's going on in the beauty space right now. I don't understand. Natasha Denona, and this is probably old news now because this came out on May 6th and it's what, 2 weeks later, which is a 97,000 years in the makeup world. The Zendo palette from Natasha Denona, it looks beautiful. I love her formula. I'm not gonna roast it, but I'm not toasting it so much that I'm gonna be getting it. I just don't wanna spend the money right now, quite frankly. $65, which is of her more affordable range for Natasha Denona. It's not the $129, which I appreciate, but I'm still just not in the mood to spend a lot of money right now on makeup since I'm on limited time with the new baby. But it is a really pretty palette and I'm sure that people are happy with it. I wish that the outside packaging didn't look so much like the bronze palette though, because if I had both, it would confuse me. I wish she went with one of the other colors in there, you know? But that's nitpicking. But that's what we're here to do. Okay, what else? Okay, so baby just woke up. She's down here nursing. If you hear any like unusual sounds, that's what's going on. But let's start wrapping this up. Is there anything else I want to discuss today? Oh, Sol de Janeiro. Okay, so I ended up buying the new body butter that's supposed to help with brightening and stuff. I'm loving that body butter, but they also have, that just came out, just launched, well, April 30th, the dry shampoo, okay, and the deodorant. So any reason I have, or anything, any products that they make in that original scent, I am all for. So I 100% want that deodorant, yum, and I want that dry shampoo. Again, yum, head to toe now. I love the shampoo and conditioner. I love the body butter. I love the sprays. I love that fragrance. So just take my money, Sol de Janeiro. It looks like KVD Beauty has another new launch, cream blushes. The only thing that I want to say about that, the cream blushes look great and everything, but they came out with this whole new branding, right? Everybody's loving the Apple foundation and stuff. These blushes look wonderful. But why did they go through the effort of all their new rebranding and logo and font, but everything that they've come out with henceforth since then does not have that logo or branding? I'm very confused. What is it? Are they keeping the original logo and fonts or are they doing the new one? What is going on? I would like some consistency in my life when it comes to that brand. Again, it's a whole nother video. I apparently have a lot of content to create for you guys because we have a lot to talk about more in-depthly, okay? But those blushes they look lovely, but I just don't even want to buy anything from them until they change over the fonts or stop giving us new fonts. They need to get it together. Okay, just like I do. Anyways, I think that's all I feel like talking about today. Thank you so much for joining me in my Roast or Toast video this round, you guys. And if there are any products that you want to discuss down in the comments, drop them down below. Let's talk about it. And if there is anything that I roasted and you want yourself, don't feel bad. We all have our own opinions and our own needs in our makeup collection and the own things that I like. And you know what, some things I'm excited about, you might not be, and vice versa. So it's all good. It's all good, baby. Make sure you subscribe before you go so I don't get lost in YouTube sauce. My dog is freaking out. Sorry. The dog's freaking out, the baby's waking up, everybody's pets' heads are falling off. That's not what's happening. That's just a Dumb and Dumber quote. Anyways, make sure you subscribe before you go. Follow me over on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, all those places if you want some extended content. But I gotta go because leaf blower just started and this house is just turning into a zoo as we speak. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!